Hey everyone, it's Book of Katherine. So there has been a second earthquake today on March 4th in the New Zealand area. It's actually, realistically, it's up here in the, this is New Zealand. This is the North Island of New Zealand right here. This 7.4 earthquake is up here halfway to Fiji. And so that's different. It's 7.4. It's not all the holy numbers. And as you notice, it's nowhere near the island. Now, what you're seeing here in the North Island with the 7.3 that was this morning, early in the day for them, you'll notice there's what they call a swarm. You'll notice there's a ton of earthquakes right there, which lends more to the reasoning behind it. It brings attention to what has happened there. But this 7.4 over here that's happened, it doesn't actually, it's just in the middle. I think that has more to do with basically the earth falling apart. That's what I feel like it's doing. It's just slowly expanding or coming away. The foundation is being weakened. So everyone thinks of the foundation as being the rock of the earth, but the more that I have studied, the more I've become and listened and read all the different texts that there are, from Enoch to Jubilees and on, the more, and reading Genesis with all of that in mind, I've really come to the conclusion that the foundation of the earth is our atmosphere. It's, even if we can do all the fracking we want, it's the atmosphere that keeps us together. But now we're learning with the Gulf Stream weakening in the ozone layers, our atmosphere is weakening, and I think that's allowing our earth to kind of come apart. So whatever role that is. But anyway, so as you see in the maps, you'll notice this big 7.4 that happened. Not a good sign that it's happening today on March 4th, a second large earthquake in the area. And they're saying this is this whole area of New Caledonia and everything. If you watch, let's watch a little bit more.
Was issued earlier. Did not see any damage done on the coastline.
And that's good.
This newest one
just
sends a brand new alert into motion. This will be for the North Island, and it will also be for the areas around Fiji.
There's a lot more.
So once again, like this is a different earthquake. This is another massive earthquake that has struck this around Fiji.
Around Fiji, because it does curve all the way around here. It does curve all the way over, does this big circle, then Australia's to the west of this. It does affect all of that, the entire, it's kind of, you can see at the bottom, this same exact pattern right here of this curving happened down in South America, right from the tip of Antarctica. So if you imagine that Australia is kind of like the South America, and then New Zealand is kind of like Antarctica, there's a curving pattern to the fault line there as well. And you'll see it at the north as well when you look into Japan and how it connects to the Aleutian Islands. The earth doesn't just have crust like this, like a pie slice. Instead, it's almost like a jigsaw. It actually hooks in this curving position. It actually has these hooks like a puzzle pieces. It actually has these big hooks, and it seems to be hooked at the top and hooked at the bottom, and goes in this kind of S pattern. And that S pattern allows, this big S here, allows the earth to stay together better, I guess. So, but it's important to note that, you know, this is happening here. Down here, swarms are happening at the edge. All of that, I mean, we know why that is now. And it's hard to hear that people don't know. It's too bad that the people that have been put into power would never ever help save their humans, because it would threaten their worldviews or the choices that they've made. That's really sad to me. So you should let people have, in my opinion, let people have all the information, let them decide. Don't decide for them by editing information. That's what the worst tyrants in history did. So it doesn't mean you're changing their mind to put this information out there. They still have to decide for themselves. I can put as much information as I want out there. The only reason why it's catching fire is because the more people research into it, you know, with Thutmose II, things like that, everything fits. It all comes into play. All the prophecies are coming true. Everything lines up. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will go back to taping some lighter material. Bye now.